That's what you think and talk about me.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy Cavell, back with another Mobile Legends video, and in this video we have a little bit of news to talk about, and we're going to be talking about the ranked system and how it's been changed, and Moskov a little bit. So starting off, they've actually optimized, and patch 1.1.64, they've optimized how the matchmaking works, so you'll now be paired with people who are closer to your rank and closer to your skill level and stuff like that. I don't know how much factors they actually take into consideration. Like, I don't know if they take in how many kills you get per game versus how much you die per game. I don't know if they've actually taken that into consideration. I don't know if they've went that far into it, but they've really just said they've updated the algorithm, so it should be a lot better when it comes to ranking you with people who really are just outside of your range by a lot, because that's a huge problem. That's one of the biggest problems in the game, and it almost makes Mobile Legends unplayable when you're playing solo. Now, when you play with a team, it's not as bad. It's definitely not as bad, because when you have at least 3 people, you only have 2 people to worry about. So if those 2 people die a lot, if those 2 people are just really bad, then it's still a great chance that you can carry. But when it's one person, it's very difficult to carry. It's impossible to carry 4 terrible people. So that's one of the biggest problems that's in the game, and that's what a lot of people have been telling me is their issue. I know that that's my issue, because it's not difficult to beat people who know how to play. It's difficult to beat people who don't know how to play, and that's basically, when I'm playing the game, I'm never really competing with the other team. I'm just trying to compete with or outdo my own team. Like that's what's happening. I'm focusing more on my own team than I focus on the other team in every game. And that's really not the way a MOBA should be played. That's really not the way that's not competitive at all. Like I should be focused on the other team and trying to counter them, but that's always easy for me. What's difficult is trying to figure out how I can stop this teammate from dying. Like, do I got to go help this teammate? Do I got to go help the other teammate? And if I leave the one teammate that I'm already with, will the other teammate need help? And it's just so much. It's such a difficult situation to be put in trying to carry everything. So that's some huge news, and that's great. So that's being changed. That's been changed in the latest update. So once that update comes out, we should have some better games. Like I said, I really don't know how exactly they're actually judging this stuff. So of course we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to play it. But if you have the update already, what do you think of the matchmaking? Do you see anything that's changed? Do you think that is better, worse? Let me know your thoughts on it. And moving on to the last bit of news that I wanted to talk about was Moskov. So people have been saying that Moskov is a bit weak. So actually the developers are trying to buff him a little bit more. They're doing some research, they're looking into him, and they're going to buff him. And because a lot of people think that he's weak because of his range, and me honestly, I definitely think that his range is a bit, because of the stun meta, because of all the stuns and stuff, I think that his range is a bit too short, because he definitely can be stunned by anyone, and there's really nothing that he can do. Even with his teleporting ability and stuff, yeah, he really can't do much in those situations. But I think that he's still at the same time very overpowered if you know how to use him, and if you get really good with him. I don't know if, like, I don't even think that his range is that much of a drawback, honestly, because of how he's able to move. Like, I think anyone who gets stunned is pretty much going to get destroyed in this game. So it's not just a him thing, and it's not like he can't put on Purify and then teleport out of there. He has the ability to run Purify and teleport like anyone else. So I don't really see why everyone's saying that Moskov's very weak, because it's just, I think that how quickly people were able to get pentakills with him shows just how strong that he's always been. But yeah, there are going to be some more updates coming to Moskov. He's definitely one who's being under close watch by the developers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do you all think of Moskov? Because they're trying to basically adjust him based on his win rate. So that means a lot of people who use him are getting destroyed with him. And that's another one of those things where you can't look at someone's win rate because of the matchmaking. Matchmaking ruins the accuracy of all that data you're gathering. You can't look at any statistic as long as the matchmaking is not perfect. And that's what I think is going on. A lot of the nerfs and buffs for the heroes are going based off statistics that are not 100% true. These statistics they're using are wrong, because a lot of their statistics are kind of set off by the fact that matchmaking is horrible. But yeah, what do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. What do you think about the Moskov buff, and what do you think about the being matched with different players and stuff being fixed? Let me know what you all think in the comments section. Make sure you drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.
That's what you think and talk about